So here's a story behind Little Birdie. I think everyone can relate. I had a dream to make music. I had a dream to make music full time. We all have dreams, but the complexities and the demands of life leave us paralyzed, unable to pursue them, We often get stuck in the day-to-day rut. I found myself in that same situation and I simply saw no way out. I'll leave the details to your imagination, but one thing I've learned is that if we don't live from our true heart's desires, we'll settle for second best. And plan B is where we merely survive, not truly living life, I wasn't happy in what I was doing. I gave my best. I showed up, but it was all obligation. And I was praying and I was hoping that one day some miraculous way I will get to my destination. I'll reach my dream. But we know that life doesn't work like that. So one morning, while I was sleeping, along came this bird. This little bird flew into my room while I was sleeping, woke me up, hit his head continuously on the ceiling, almost breaking it. Feathers were all over the show. I really don't like it when animals get hurt, so obviously I'm the one chasing that little bird from one side of the room to the next, one corner, the next corner, and so it goes on for about an hour, trying to help it, but it just doesn't want my help. Eventually I got so tired of this little bird, I opened all the windows and I just left. I left it there for like 2 hours, I didn't care, and I just went. And I prayed to God that it left. When I returned to my room, he was nowhere to be found, and little Birdie found my escape. Then it hit me. Maybe I'm that little bird. I kept flying in rooms that I was never meant to fly in. Kept hitting my head, losing my feathers. All this time, I was made for the sky. It strangled the life out of this little birdie. My job, my career, my future was all being dictated by my inability to fly. It's amazing to see how we as human beings find our way out of limiting mindsets and circumstances when we are given a permissible vision to do the impossible and just go for things. We are all encouraged to dream. Dream big, they say. Every self-help book says, do even bigger. Go the extra mile. But how many of us actually go to that next step of hopping out of the window and stretching out our wings into the freedom of the sky? So I wrote this song, and ever since then I've never looked back. I decided from that day onwards, I will be that man in my dreams. I'll be the man who inspires people to fly. I'll be that man who inspires people when he flies. Flying isn't easy, guys, and sometimes I fall. We all fall. For we are all perfectly normal beings when we risk to do the impossible. It is when we live a small, safe, unsatisfying life that we choose to be abnormal. Little Birdie spoke to me that day, and I sang back, I will meet you in the skies, little birdie. I will meet you in the skies. For a free download of Little Birdie, go to my website, nathanjean.co. Fill in your details and download the song. 1 week after the release of Little Birdie on my website, you will be able to stream Little Birdie on all digital platforms. Thank you so much for listening. God bless you. Oh, like and subscribe. Go to my social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. I need you guys. You make me fly. Thank you so much. God bless you.
We return to our prison. while our hearts long for moments to fly. But little birdie, you're in the wrong room, while the skies are waiting on you. You're hitting ceilings to your own doom, while the skies